Welcome into the Matsu Miners postgame show presented by the Napa Auto Parts of Alaska. As always, manager Ben Taylor, we thank you for joining us every time, and it's got to be exciting. 2 wins today, both against the Chinooks. You clinch the series record at 7-4.
Yeah, it was a really good day. The weather was great and big crowd with Fred Meyer Day and all that. And, the guys really handled their business well. And, last night after losing, in the walk-off fashion, we challenged the guys and said, okay, you want to treat this like a playoff series. So if you lose the first game of the series, you get your backs against the wall and you're going to have to win 2 in a row. And just kind of presented itself to us. And the guys, we scored 2 runs last night, and we said, guys, you got to hit. And they came out swinging tonight, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Well, 12 runs in the first game. That one was close a little bit, 6-5 at one point going into the dugout. What did you kind of rally the troops for?
There wasn't anything to say. I mean, the scoreboard, kind of said everything. They just had to go out and find a way to get it done, and they did. And, hats off to the boys for grinding as hard as they did.
And also talking about game one, Spencer Henson, he's close to the top in the league in average now, only a 10th or 2/10 behind Jake Veith. Just talk about him and what he's meant to this team.
I mean, he's everything. He's hitting the 2-hole, he's hitting the 3-hole, he's hitting the 4-hole, plays a heck of a first base. He's a heck of a relief pitcher. He's just a special kid, man. I'm excited that I got to coach him the last 2 years.
And now moving on to game 2, the 7-0 victory. Asa Lacey on the mound, 13 strikeouts in his return.
Yeah.
What did you see from him today?
He just filled up the zone. He clipped along. He clipped along really well. And the nice part was, when he had a start down in Kenai, when we spot him a 5-spot in the first 2 innings, and didn't really work out that well. And he really grew up, and showed he's improved, and it was fun to watch.
And then also in this game, another 4 RBI performance, this time from Austin Pianarini. Towards the end now, he's been in and out of the lineup.
Yeah.
But today he makes a statement.
Yeah, Pino's been, he's been scuffling a little bit and haven't been playing real well. And, we sat him down, and then a couple of guys did pretty well in that spot. And, it is what it is. And then Pino, he catches today and gets 3 hits and drives in 4 runs. Or, that's the Pianarini we all love and expect to have that kind of performance.
And now moving forward onto the season, the magic number to clinch first place is at 3. The Anchorage Bucks, the last team left on your roster. So what do you see moving forward, and how do you see all this playing out?
No, I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Matsu Miners at the first place top, 10 games above 500, 25-15 on the season. We'll be right back with Brad Walker and his stars of the game. Ben Taylor,
thanks,
as always,
appreciate
thank you.
Welcome into our Matsu Miners postgame show. I'm joined by Game 1 player of the game, really player of the game for all day, Spencer Henson, and Game 2 player of the game, Austin Pinerini. Decided to change it up a little bit, doubleheader, so that means we have 2 player of the games. We'll start with you, Spencer. You had a great first game. You went 2 for 3, had a home run, had 4 RBIs. What was the key to your success today?
Just looking balls away. The Chinooks kind of have the same mindset whenever they come over here with lefties. So, just mainly look away for the lefties and, adjust anything in. So,
and that home run ball you hit, it was barely over the wall, a real line shot. Did you think it was going to go over the wall right off the bat?
No. I sprinted until halfway to second base until I realized what was going on. So,
and the Chinooks have definitely thrown some similar guys at you. What has your guys' approach been throughout the season, seeing them now for like the 8th, 9th, and 10th time at the plate?
Same as it's always been. Just kind of have a stock approach and, just have some mid-game adjustments as well. Tyler does a really good job with the scouting reports, and that's kind of what we lean on from him. So, yeah, the scouting reports are really the key for us.
And we'll move on to Game 2 with our Game 2 player of the game, Austin Pinerini. Pino, you go 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs after going no hits in your last 14 at-bats. How good did it feel to have a breakthrough game today?
I didn't know it was that bad, but I mean, obviously I knew I've been struggling a little bit. I was kind of just trying to pull the ball too much. I really just wanted to work the middle of the field today. And like Spence said, they were throwing fastballs away. So I just kind of wanted to stay with it. And it was kind of my approach all game.
And really, other than your catching tonight was great as well. I understand you guys call your own games. You called 15 strikeouts tonight. What was the game plan heading in with Lacey, Malachi, and then to finish it off, Spencer?
That was my first time catching Lacey. And as you can tell, he's been like that all year. He strikes guys out, has electric stuff, and just can put guys away. So, I mean, for me, it's not too difficult when a guy has stuff like that. Malachi comes in, he does what he's been doing all year. He throws a lot of strikes, has that curveball he can throw whenever he wants for a strike. And then Spence comes in and no strikeouts, but I mean, gets guys to put the ball in play, and then we get out of there. So
we'll toss it back over to you to talk about Game 2, Spencer, in your pitching performance. What was your game plan and thoughts and expectations heading into that final inning?
Last inning?
Yeah, the final inning where you pitched.
Just throw strikes. I got a really good defense behind me. Pino's all right behind the plate. But yeah, just get the ball in play to our infielders because they've been making plays all summer. So
nice. Now you guys are 10 games above 500. How good does it feel to really be in control of your own destiny as it comes to the 1 seed? We'll start with you, Pino.
It feels good. I mean, every time you can go out and get a win, especially on a doubleheader, you can take 2. It's always nice. Coaches are happy. I'm sure Pete's going to be happy. So it'll be good in the clubhouse. We'll have fun.
And what are your thoughts, Spencer, on trying to work and try to get home field advantage for the playoffs?
Oh, it's huge. We always draw a big crowd, and the atmosphere here is really good whenever we have big crowds. And we're going to try to keep that atmosphere as much long as we can. So, but yeah.
Awesome. So thank you guys. I know this is sort of a little makeshift setup. We have both of you guys in. Really appreciate your time after some wonderful performances today in the doubleheader. So that'll just about wrap up the Matsu Miners post-game show. Any final words?
Hey, Mom.
He says hello to his mother. That's very sweet. The Matsu Miners sweep the Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks today in the doubleheader. Thanks for Austin Pinerini and Spencer Henson for coming on, and Ben Taylor as well for his interview. For Connor Mills, this is Brad Walker, and this has been your Matsu Miners post-game show.